Today I'm going to talk to you about hand positioning. So when we are doing a basic push-up, you want to make sure that your hand position, not only is it just slightly wider than shoulder width apart, but we also want to make sure that our hands are aligned with our the same plane of motion as our shoulders. So what I mean by that is when you look down and you see where your hands are placed, they are going to be pretty close to directly underneath your shoulders. We're not placing our hands out here, and we're not placing them back either. We're right here, pretty much aligned with our shoulder positioning, and then keeping our body in a nice plank position, tummy pulled in, back nice and flat, glutes activated here. We're coming back to that push-up position, and elbows are on about a 45-degree angle as you push down and then back up to start position. So hand placement is important because it helps determine which muscles are being recruited through the push-up exercise. We want to make sure that our chest, our arms, and our core are all getting a great workout as we complete our push-ups. We can also vary which muscles are recruited for our push-ups and how difficult or easy they are based on where we position our hands as well. So if you wanted to bring the push-up exercise more into your chest area and recruit more muscles in your chest than in your arms, then what you would do here is you would just place those hands in a wider hand positioning. So I'm just taking the hands out by a couple of inches to each side, and we're coming down again in that nice strong plank position, pushing down, elbows 45-degree angle, and pushing up back to start position. Okay, and you'll feel your chest muscles working harder to stabilize you through that push-up. Conversely, if I wanted to bring the push-up more into my arm area and recruit some of those upper arm tricep muscles, then I'm going to bring the hand positioning closer. So I'm going to use a narrow position with my hands, again, right underneath my shoulders, and I'm going to push down into my push-up position, and I'm going to keep my elbows tightly anchored into my torso. So elbows are coming straight back and then straight up. So no chicken wings. I always say in boot camp, no chicken wings. We want to keep those elbows in, coming down and straight up. And this is one of my favorite push-up variations. The last push-up variation that I really quite like is called a staggered hand push-up. So coming back to that basic push-up position, again, you're going to have one hand that's actually slightly ahead of the shoulder and one that is slightly behind. And again, stabilizing my core in that plank position, I'm going to come down here and push back up. And what we're doing with this is we're actually sort of progressing a little bit towards the beginning of a one-armed push-up. So we are really causing that hand that is positioned back further, that side of the body, to work a lot harder. It brings the exercise more into a chest exercise, so you're recruiting a lot more of your chest muscles to do a staggered hand push-up. And your body also has to work a lot harder to stabilize through your core because your hands are not evenly connected to each other. So your core has to work a lot harder through those staggered hand push-ups. So lots of varieties to keep you interested in this push-up challenge through the month. I hope you'll try a couple of these at home and let me know how you like them.